facilitators from around the world to engage our students and clients. Our authentic and integrated approach to intellectual, emotional, and spiritual intelligence is what gives our students an edge in the workplace. Classes are held at our campus in Sandton, at company-specific venues nationally. Invest in yourself by joining Regenesis Business School and awaken your potential. Regenesis Business School, developing sound leadership skills in business and public management. Studying with Regenesis Business School gives you access to a world-class education delivered through contact learning or our cutting-edge digital learning platforms. By the time you graduate, you will have gained invaluable knowledge, experience, and support from our captains of industry, government officials, and high-profile entrepreneurs who regularly deliver engaging leadership conversations to our students and alumni. Regenesis qualifications such as the MBA and a variety of postgraduate diplomas, bachelor's degrees, and higher certificates are fully accredited and internationally recognized. Our directors handpick top-rated facilitators from around the world to engage our students and clients. Our authentic and integrated approach to intellectual, emotional, and spiritual intelligence is what gives our students an edge in the workplace. Classes are held at our campus in Sandton, at company-specific venues nationally. Invest in yourself by joining Regenesis Business School and awaken your potential. Regenesis Business School, developing sound leadership skills in business and public management. Studying with Regenesis Business School gives you access to a world-class education delivered through contact learning or our cutting-edge digital learning platforms. By the time you graduate, you will have gained invaluable knowledge, experience, and support from our captains of industry, government officials, and high-profile entrepreneurs who regularly deliver engaging leadership conversations to our students and alumni. Regenesis qualifications such as the MBA and a variety of postgraduate diplomas, bachelor's degrees, and higher certificates are fully accredited and internationally recognized. Our directors handpick top-rated facilitators from around the world to engage our students and clients. Our authentic and integrated approach to intellectual, emotional, and spiritual intelligence is what gives our students an edge in the workplace. Classes are held at our campus in Sandton, at company-specific venues nationally. Regenesis Business School, developing sound leadership skills in business and public management. Studying with Regenesis Business School gives you access to a world-class education delivered through contact learning or our cutting-edge digital learning platforms. By the time you graduate, you will have gained invaluable knowledge, experience, and support from our captains of industry, government officials, and high-profile entrepreneurs who regularly deliver engaging leadership conversations to our students and alumni. Regenesis qualifications such as the MBA and a variety of postgraduate diplomas, bachelor's degrees, and higher certificates are fully accredited and internationally recognized. Our directors handpick top-rated facilitators from around the world to engage our students and clients. Our authentic and integrated approach to intellectual, emotional, and spiritual intelligence is what gives our students an edge in the workplace. Classes are held at our campus in Sandton, at company-specific venues nationally. Invest in yourself by joining Regenesis Business School and awaken your potential. Regenesis Business School, developing sound leadership skills in business and public management. Studying with Regenesis Business School gives you access to a world-class education delivered through contact learning or our cutting-edge digital learning platforms. By the time you graduate, you will have gained invaluable knowledge, experience, and support from our captains of industry, government officials, and high-profile entrepreneurs who regularly deliver engaging leadership conversations to our students and alumni. Regenesis qualifications such as the MBA and a variety of postgraduate diplomas, bachelor's degrees, and higher certificates are fully accredited and internationally recognized. Our directors handpick top-rated facilitators from around the world to engage our students and clients. Our authentic and integrated approach to intellectual, emotional, and spiritual intelligence is what gives our students an edge in the workplace. Classes are held at our campus in Sandton, at company-specific venues nationally. Invest in yourself by joining Regenesis Business School and awaken your potential. Regenesis Business School, developing sound leadership skills in business and public management. Studying with Regenesis Business School gives you access to a world-class education delivered through contact learning or our cutting-edge digital learning platforms. By the time you graduate, you will have gained invaluable knowledge, experience, and support from our captains of industry, government officials, and high-profile entrepreneurs who regularly deliver engaging leadership conversations to our students and alumni. Regenesis qualifications such as the MBA and a variety of postgraduate diplomas, bachelor's degrees, and higher certificates are fully accredited and internationally recognized. Our directors handpick top-rated facilitators from around the world to engage our students and clients. Our authentic and integrated approach to intellectual, emotional, and spiritual intelligence is what gives our students an edge in the workplace. Classes are held at our campus in Sandton, at company-specific venues nationally. Invest in yourself by joining Regenesis Business School and awaken your potential. Regenesis Business School, developing sound leadership skills in business and public management. Studying with Regenesis Business School gives you access to a world-class education delivered through contact learning or our cutting-edge digital learning platforms. By the time you graduate, you will have gained invaluable knowledge, experience, and support from our captains of industry, government officials, and high-profile entrepreneurs who regularly deliver engaging leadership conversations to our students and alumni. Regenesis qualifications such as the MBA and a variety of postgraduate diplomas, bachelor's degrees, and higher certificates are fully accredited and internationally recognized. Our directors handpick top-rated facilitators from around the world to engage our students and clients. Our authentic and integrated approach to intellectual, emotional, and spiritual intelligence is what gives our students an edge in the workplace. Classes are held at our campus in Sandton, at company-specific venues nationally. Invest in yourself by joining Regenesis Business School and awaken your potential. Regenesis Business School, developing sound leadership skills in business and public management. Studying with Regenesis Business School gives you access to a world-class education delivered through contact learning or our cutting-edge digital learning platforms. By the time you graduate, you will have gained invaluable knowledge, experience, and support from our captains of industry, government officials, and high-profile entrepreneurs who regularly deliver engaging leadership conversations to our students and alumni. Regenesis qualifications such as the MBA and a variety of postgraduate diplomas, bachelor's degrees, and higher certificates are fully accredited and internationally recognized. Our directors handpick top-rated facilitators from around the world to engage our students and clients. Our authentic and integrated approach to intellectual, emotional, and spiritual intelligence is what gives our students an edge in the workplace. Classes are held at our campus in Sandton, at company-specific venues nationally. Invest in yourself by joining Regenesis Business School and awaken your potential. Regenesis Business School, developing sound leadership skills in business and public management. Studying with Regenesis Business School gives you access to a world-class education delivered through contact learning or our cutting-edge digital learning platforms.
And wanting to be part of something. connections with other people.
Informal.
Spiritual intelligence. That's not about religion, it's about understanding your highest purpose, why you're here. And if you don't know why you're here, what are you doing? What you're doing at the moment. So we will guide you in understanding what your purpose is. Physical intelligence, that's critical. You know, you may have purpose, you may have emotional intelligence, you may have IQ, but if you're not healthy, you won't be able to engage meaningfully. Exercise 20 minutes more a day, whatever your goals are, achieve a certain amount of savings per month, whatever your goals are, we will support you throughout that journey. This is what makes Regenesis very different from other institutions, because we are committed to promoting holistic development amongst all our students and our staff. The second reason why Regenesis is special is because we're part of this global community. And so we are based in South Africa, but we also have offices and campuses in India, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Croatia, and the United States. This year we intend to expand to 10 other countries in Africa. We have had around 300,000 students pass through our doors. Students have come from across the world, over or around 190 countries in the world. We have about, I can't keep count, but around 800 staff members globally. Just in case you think that we are fly-by-night, okay? So we're quite well established. The third reason to what makes it special to consider Regenesis as an institution of choice is because you'll become part of a Regenesis ecosystem. And what does that mean? So I spoke about those intelligences. And for every one of those intelligences, we have subsidiaries or divisions that will support the development of those intelligences. So we've got Denanda Talent. If you are stuck in your job and you think, oh, I really don't like this job that I'm in, we have a recruitment agency that can help you to place you into something that aligns more with your values and what you're interested in. If you're concerned about healthy eating and and your weights. We've got Reg Cafe just over there, all right? They make the best smoothies, I think, in Johannesburg. So try it out before you leave. And they also offer healthy foods as well. Then we've got Healthy, spelled with an I instead of a Y. And they are responsible for promoting physical well-being and health. We have a gym just around the corner over there. It's a boutique gym. It's got all the equipment that you need in order to stay trim and firm. We've got sports and exercise scientists that can offer personal training sessions for you. They're really, really good. And very, very affordable as well. We've got online fitness classes, so you can do yoga, Tai Chi, HIIT, stretching and flexibility, or Pilates. You can do all those things online at the comfort of your home. And then we've got Digital Regenesis, and they're responsible for driving courses in technology related to AI, cybersecurity, digital marketing, data science, all that. And that will ensure that you're ready for the fourth industrial revolution. And then we also have Ed for All. This is very, very important. This is a critical initiative. And so some of you may be thinking, I really, really want to study, but I'm not sure financially whether I can afford it. We will look at your financial situation, and depending on your financial situation, we will enable you to study from as little as 500 Rand a month. So you pay that amount, and then once you graduate, then you pay the residual. So you know, it's a catch-22. How do you get a job if you don't have a qualification? But how do you get a qualification if you don't have a job because you don't have money to pay for your qualification? So we are helping to address that conundrum. The fourth reason why Regenesis should be considered an institution of choice is because we focus on high tech, and we're living in the world of technology, and it's just advancing at such a rapid pace. We have an outstanding learner management system. It's called Regenius. We've got state-of-the-art learning materials. We've got fifth-generation learning materials. They're interactive, they're digitized, they're fun. It makes learning interactive and fun. And I want to spend time on the last reason, the fifth reason for considering Regenesis. And that is because you matter. Every single person and student at Regenesis is important. We have dedicated student representative advisors, they're called SRAs, who will support you along your student journey. So it's almost like having a personal banker, but in the education space. So you will be signed your own SRA, and they will support you throughout your journey. So whenever you have a problem, whatever the issue is, they will be there to help you. In addition to this, you have the most incredible, amazing, highly qualified, highly experienced academics. They're just wonderful, dedicated people. And I know, because they give me feedback, that they are often online evenings, weekends, till 12 o'clock, midnight, especially before exams. Please don't bother them so much before exams, study in advance. But before exams, till midnight, they are guiding students, not giving answers, but supporting students, helping them with assignments. We also have, so some of you might not have studied for a while, or some of you, have just left school and you're a bit worried, will I be able to cope at a tertiary level? Will I be able to remember things? We have a center called the Academic Center of Excellence, ACE. ACE, can you hear me? No, okay, it's back. So we've got ACE, And we have the most incredible programs that can help to support your academic development in terms of reading, academic writing, knowing how to reference, even improving your efficiency, such as touch typing. And so it's not for people who are just struggling, at-risk students, but it's for students who want to achieve academic excellence and who want to get their distinctions. So ACE is also for you. Yesterday, we had a staff meeting, and something truly magical happened yesterday. And I want to share a story. Last week, we had an open day. And, you know, so as we started promptly at 10:30 and it ended early. And there was a young woman who arrived at 5 o'clock, and our receptionist was still here. And she said, hello, and she said, oh no, I've arrived late. You know, it was 5 o'clock. And the receptionist spoke to her, and then we had one of our office managers speak to her as well. And they asked her where she's from. She was from Limpopo, young woman, 19 years old, new to Johannesburg. It must have been extremely daunting. And she said, I missed open day, then I have to wait for the next one. And then they said, well, where are you going to stay tonight? And she said, I don't know. And they asked her if she had money. She had 2,500 rand, and you know that, you know, it's not a lot of money if you come to Gauteng. So one of the staff members who was speaking to her took her home and said, you can stay at my house. Yesterday, something very touching happened. We had a staff meeting, and we basically applauded the 2 staff members who supported this young woman. And we were all moved by the generosity of our chairperson, Dr. Marcus Sharavanya, who not only offered this young woman a bursary to study for her LLB, but also gave her a job at Regenesis. And the reason why I'm sharing this story is because you really do matter. Unfortunately, we won't be able to do the same for every single student, but we are committed to trying our very best to support people. You honestly do matter. And so coming back to the first story that I shared about the man that I interviewed and the young person who impressed him, if you want to stand out, if you want to make a difference in this world, if you want to be a holistic person, then please consider joining Regenesis. So that is my input, and that is my welcome. And now I'd like to introduce you to a very important guest. I don't know what happened to Tshepiso. Oh, there you are, you moved. So I'm just inspired by young people. I think that they give me a lot of hope, and they are our future leaders. And I'd like to introduce you to this wonderful young man. His name is Tshepiso Malema. I asked him whether he was related to Julius Malema. He said he's not sure. So I'm going to read this because it's very, very impressive. Sorry, I have to take my glasses off. It's the age thing. Tshepiso Malema, a remarkable and multifaceted young man hailing from the dusty streets of Ivory Park. His only 21 years old. Tshepiso is not only pursuing a BBA at Regenesis Business School, that has already left an indelible mark as a multi-award winning social entrepreneur and speaker. Tsepiso's journey in entrepreneurship began at the age of 15 when he was in grade 10, when he founded Gamers Territory, a groundbreaking gaming edtech company focused on digital gaming. His passion for technology led to the company winning the prestigious title of Best EdTech Startup in Africa at the Africarena Tunisia Summit. Recognized as one of the Mail and Guardian 200 young South Africans in 2022, Tsepiso is not only an academic and entrepreneur, but also a change maker. His initiative, the Tsepiso Malema Speaks Initiative, serves as a vessel of guiding young minds in discovering their purposes and equipping them with essential entrepreneurship skills. Tsepiso's impact goes beyond borders. Selected by the US Department of State, he participated in the 2022 study of the US Institute's program for civic leadership at the University of Washington in Seattle. His contributions to building the entrepreneurship ecosystem for the University of Pretoria and soon Regenesis further solidify his commitment to fostering positive change. A sought-after guest lecturer, he could be in your class, Tsepiso has shared his wealth of experience at the University of Pretoria and the University of Free State, and of course Regenesis, including Head of Transformation and Outreach, contributing to the education of future entrepreneurs. His leadership roles, including Head of Transformation and Outreach for TEDx University of Pretoria, underscore his dedication to community engagement and transformation. In essence, Tsepiso Malema is not just a young speaker, but a visionary, innovator, and a force for positive change. I just want to read out some of his achievements. They're really impressive, and he really needs to be recognized accordingly. His achievements: Best EdTech CEO 2023, Gauteng Men of Valor 2023, Global Student Entrepreneurship Awards Finalist 2023, Mail and Guardian 200 Young South Africans 2022, Nominate's Most Promising Founder of the Year 2022, nominated as University of Washington Study of the US Fellowship 2022, Love Life Impancy Awards 2022, Gibbs Festival of Ideas Overall Winner 2021, EDHE Student Entrepreneur InterVarsity Finalist 2021, and so forth. I mean, it just goes on and on. So I have the greatest pleasure of introducing you and welcoming this wonderful, inspiring young man, Mr. Tsepiso Malema.
Thank you so much. Yo. Hi, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, future leaders. I can't hear you. Good morning, future leaders. Yeah, actually, it's always awkward and weird whenever they read my bio, and I'm always like, is that me? And because it's been a journey, and I'm happy to be here today to actually, share, a bit of my journey so far. And I'm always happy to be here at Regenesis. And I remember the first time as I entered here, I was so inspired by what the founding members of Regenesis have built with this business school, and it's always been a dream to study here because one of my mentors actually did her MBA here, and I was like, I'll follow your footsteps, and here I am towards those footsteps. So yeah, without any further ado, my name is Tsepiso Malema, as they've announced. Yes, I'm not sure if I'm related to him, but Surely, maybe he will reach out to me one day. But so, you know, always whenever I speak, I'm invited to speak, locally or internationally. People always get wondered by my age. Like, how did you? When did you? And all the kinds of did yous. And I always say it's because I started early. And today, I think what I actually want to talk to you about is the power of starting. Because I believe every one of us here have an idea, you have something that you want to do, but maybe you are waiting for the perfect moment. But what I did actually, my journey started at a young age. Yes, I'm still young, but at a younger age, whereby I started my gaming company when I was still doing grade 10. And what inspired that is because I always, I had cousins who were living in the urban areas, and always during school holidays, I would visit them. And when I visit them, I remember first time when I went to their house, I found them playing Xbox, FIFA. Anyone who knows that? Okay, so I found them playing FIFA, and that moment for me was very magical. Like, I was just wondering, what is this? How are they controlling all these players on the tip of their hands? And that's where also the love for technology also started, in my life. Then, fast forward, grade 10, I won a laptop in a school competition, and the first thing that I did with that laptop was to install FIFA. And now I was the coolest kid in my neighborhood, because just to paint a picture of where I come from a place called Ivory Park. It's in the Johannesburg East Side. It's actually one of the poorest townships in South Africa, and the only township that is representing Gauteng on the top 10 meta stats. So you can just imagine the kind of place that I actually come from. And I'm actually inspired by where I come from, because I always say that I want to be the change that I want to see. And I believe that's why also you guys are here today, because you want to be the change that you want to see, right? So as you know, I won the laptop, and now I'm the only kid in my neighborhood that has a laptop and games. So my friends always came to my place and to just watch me play. And that's when I realized that actually I can turn this into a business. Let me let them pay, and they pay me to rent. And that's how the business started. And as much as that time I didn't have the entrepreneurial mindset, I was just taking all those 2 rents to buy sweets and everything. But as I further went on into the entrepreneurship journey, I started now having to invest in myself, because in order for you to build something, you need to first invest in yourself. And I started investing myself by going to business seminars, by going to by reading books, that are written by entrepreneurs. And I'm actually reading, Secrets of Success by Mr. Marco. And so I started now having to invest, in myself. And by investing in myself, then that's when I started also, my vision started getting bigger. And from there, I started having also mentors, people that will actually guide you. And also Regenesis is actually a place to find such people, because in a class you might be studying with a minister, and you only you're only 19. So I believe this is the place, for development. So as my journey, further went on, I also, as part of investing in myself, I had to now change friends. I had to now surround myself with people who, want me to succeed, people who will actually help me to elevate, and as they always say that, it's not about what you know, but who you know. So I had to now start engaging with people who know things and who know other people that can take me places, So maybe please just engage with me on this one. Any number that is multiplied by 0 It's zero, right? So even in life, there are people who are like number zero. So when you surround yourself with those kind of people, you don't grow, you don't glow, you don't improve in anything. You just remain the same, right? Actually, they actually take you down to their level. So make sure that right now you actually just, speculate yourself in terms of what kind of people are you, actually surrounding yourself with, and also I believe as you'll be enrolling in this institution, everyone here is looking to grow. So that means you'll be, surrounded by people who also want you to grow, So then now Gamers Territory, because now my vision is now clearer and bigger. The vision changed from just a gaming facility, but then now I wanted to build something for Africa, because all the games that we were consuming, all the content that you consume online, it's actually content, that is being built outside. And last year, 2 years back, I had an opportunity to travel to the US, and I actually had an opportunity to, go to the headquarters of all these big tech companies like Microsoft, and having to see how they do these things, how do they build this, and that inspired me to now come back home and want to build something sustainable for Africa. So then currently what we're doing at Gamers Territory, we develop educational games, and that are actually more on improving the STEM subjects. But then our aim is to own the whole value chain of gaming, and that's where we are going. And the future looks bright. So, but beyond that, I'm inspired by impact, because where I come from, and before everything started, I had to identify my why, and which is something that I need you to actually go back with. Whenever you go back home, just ask yourself, what is your why? And for me, when I started, my why was just to take my family out of the townships. But then right now, my why expanded, because I could see that, I can use my journey to inspire someone. So now my why is to inspire as many people who come from the places that look like, where I come from, to actually become greater. So my why now, it's no longer about, it expanded from the success that we see on Instagram, like your cars, and yes, we want all those cars and the houses, but now my why is about impact. What is it that I can say to you that can impact you? What is it that you can see, you can see from, maybe my social media, and which is one another important thing, which is building a brand. So I managed to build a brand from my journey over the past few years, and being authentic about my journey online, and that also made other people to also be interested in investing in me, and which I think it's also an advice that I can give you, that whatever that you put out there online, make sure that it's something that will actually put you in a positive figure, so that people, because people are always watching. You may be asking for a bursary, then people go online and see other stuff, then they decline that bursary. So make sure that you build yourself, then you build a brand out of yourself, so that other people can be inspired, can draw inspiration from your journey. So today, I'm not standing here as someone who has it all figured out, but I'm standing here as someone who started, someone who didn't wait for a perfect moment. So I'd like you right now to actually, whatever idea that you have, whatever, anything that you want to start, even if it's you going to the gym, start now. So tell your neighbor, start now. Tell your neighbor, start now. And I believe that starting now, it's actually going to inquire, about, the courses that you want to start, and enrolling in this institution. And that will be your first step to success. So yeah. I think that's actually what I had for you, which is identifying your why, and after identifying that, work on yourself, after that, make sure that you start now. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Very important and wise words. Start now. Before we move into different rooms, you have the privilege of meeting someone very, very important. He's a founding member of Regenesis. If I can ask Dr. Marcus Sharavanya to come forward. When he starts talking, you'll be curious about his accent. You'll be wondering, you'll be trying to place where he comes from. He comes from a very, very small country. There are only about 4 million people that hail from that country, but it's got a very, very, very strong soccer culture and credentials. Can you guess that country? Croatia. What is very important about Dr. Sharavanya, Marco, is that he started from very humble beginnings. He grew up in a village with a pit latrine, and he worked himself up, and so he studied electrical engineering when he went to university, but then decided to change course, and he became a monk. So the only thing he owned was his orange robes. That's it, his orange robes. And he wanted to dedicate his life to humanity, to making this world a better place. And then he, after a while, after 6 years of being in the monkhood, he felt that his impact was limited. So then he decided to go into education. And then eventually he started Regenesis. So we're very privileged to have Dr. Sharavanya to welcome all of you as well.
Thank you. Thank you, Penny. Yes, I met Penny in '95 at Wits University, and together with Vivian, we decided to leave Wits University. We worked there for about 3 years. We learned business of education, and we decided to leave and start our own education institution, which would be really different, which would be relevant, you know. There will not be ivory towers, you know. Students will not be just numbers. Students will be very, very important, you know. And we'll apply holistic approach to education, not just developing IQ, but also developing emotional intelligence, spiritual intelligence, and helping our students achieve financial freedom. So welcome. If you struggle with my accent, please raise your hands. Ask me to repeat myself. I tend to speak too fast, you know. I get lost in while I'm talking and become passionate. I'm sure many of you are considering, you know, Regenesis or University of Pretoria or University of Johannesburg or Mankosa or Varsity College. So why Regenesis? Okay. And my reply is very simple, you know, because Regenesis is the best, you know, and by far the best, you know. And I'm going to explain to you why it's the best and why should you choose Regenesis, you know. First thing is the quality of education. So you're going to get best quality education you can get, you know. We have over 100 faculty with doctorate degrees, with master's degrees, specializations, MBAs, and law degrees, finance, economics, and all types of, across different countries. Global faculty, so you get exposure to global knowledge. Investment you're making is big. It's not just money and course fees, it's your time, it's your life. That's even greater than money. So you're going to get an amazing learning experience at the Regenesis, not just because of our faculty, but because it's going to be holistic. You're going to be changed completely, holistically, not just intellectually, but also emotionally, spiritually, physically, and financially. You're going to embark through an amazing journey of personal change and transformation. After you finish your degree, if it's an MBA, 1.5 years, diploma 1 year, bachelor's degree 3 years or 4 years, law degree or computer science degree, you're going to be a different person completely. On the intellectual level, you'll be smart, you'll be intelligent, you'll know all models, and you'll be you'll be able to think critically and analytically. You're going to be able to communicate and negotiate, you know, understand organization as a complex system, you know, how to manage strategy and projects and technology and people, how to manage yourself, how to inspire teams, you know, how to achieve targets, how to plan, how to manage projects, you know. So your vocabulary will change, You'll develop confidence. You'll be able to argue and negotiate, in meetings and develop strategies, winning strategies, and build winning companies and build high-performing teams that will outperform everyone. So intellectual level is going to be huge transformation. And we're going to make sure you succeed, you don't fail. You're going to get personalized experience, business class experience of learning, not economy class, like at other universities and colleges where you're just a number. You're going to get personal advisors. You're going to get extra sessions. We're going to make you work hard. You're going to work very, very hard. We're going to be there with you. We'll hold your hand. If you fail, we'll help you. We'll run extra tutoring sessions. You'll get personalized support. And we'll give you another chance to write your assignment exam. If you fail again, we'll give you another chance. You know why? Because we're in the business of human development. We're not in the business of failing people. That's different at Regenesis, You're going to succeed as long as you don't give up, as long as you persevere. So only one requirement is from your side, don't give up, persevere. You're going to get there. After you finish your degree, you'll be changed. During your program, through this personal mastery program, you're going to develop business plan for your life, not just for IQ, for your degree. On physical level, you're going to set up targets to lose weight or gain weight and to transform your fat into muscles, to be fit and beautiful, energetic, so you can compete, for next elections of Mr. and Miss South Africa in your category and your age, On financial level, we're going to inspire you, develop a plan for your financial freedom, to pay off your car and house, to break your fear of money, to change your relationship with money, and to pursue your path to financial freedom. On spiritual level, we want to inspire you to think, what can you do for the world? How can you be a better human being? How can you help others? What's your purpose in life? What's your meaning? How to start your own NGO? How to become a social entrepreneur? How to help other people who are not lucky and privileged as we are today? How to solve problems in the world, because so much suffering today, all created by leaders, And we're going to develop conscious leaders who will solve problems in the world, reduce happiness, increase happiness, reduce unhappiness and conflict and the rest, That's our dream, that's our purpose, why we exist at Regenesis. Develop conscious leaders, to develop better leaders to solve problems in the world there, to make our world a better place. Because our purpose is to make the world a better place, So I want to invite you all to join the dream that we have of making our world a better place, To go through this personal journey of personal transformation, deep transformation, after which you'll become a changed person. Your life will never be again after Regenesis. And your relationship with Regenesis will never stop till the rest of your life, because you're going to get free knowledge after Regenesis when you become alumni. Every week, knowledge about management and leadership, a new digital world and technologies and AI and generative AI and whatever it is. Knowledge about financial freedom, knowledge about physical health and fitness, and knowledge about spiritual intelligence and emotional intelligence, And that's going to be for free for the rest of your life. So investment you make in Regenesis, you're going to get 1,000,000 times return on investment that you make. And that's my guarantee to you. And we have done this for 25 years. You're going to get amazing experience to meet amazing people. Next week we have an event at Regenesis. We have CEOs of Google South Africa, Microsoft, Intel, and Amazon, top global 5 companies. You'll have opportunity to engage with them, ask questions to them, shake hands with them. We'll have CEOs delivering master classes to you, lectures, talks at graduations, and presidents, and mayors, and CEOs of multinational companies. You'll have opportunities to shake hands with them and to ask them questions, how do you succeed? What to do, what not to do. How to make your own success in your own life, That's what you're going to get exposed at Regenesis. We're going to teach you that power is within you. We're going to make you realize and learn that power is within you. Everything you need to succeed in life, to achieve your dreams, is within you. It will make you believe in yourself, that you're special, unique, one out of 8 billion people in this world. that you are powerful beyond your own imagination. There's a power, there's a genius, there's a greatness in each one of you. There's a Mandela, there's a Gandhi, there's Steve Jobs, there's Einstein in each one of you. Because you're special, you're 1 out of 8 billion people. You're born on this planet Earth to do great things, not just to eat, sleep, and procreate. You're born to make the world a better place. That's why you came to Regenesis, to awaken your greatness. And to achieve great things in life, to leave legacy, to make the world a better place. Because only when we dedicate our life to working for creating a better world, we get happiness and meaning. And that question, why, gets answered. Why? When we help, when we give, we make the world a better place. That's where we get peace and happiness. Not from money, cars, ego, fame, and name. That's transitory and short-sighted. What is stopping you, what is blocking the power within you are your own fears, your own self-limiting beliefs, your own fear, your own thinking you're not good enough to study, you're not intelligent enough, you don't deserve to be rich, you're not beautiful enough. We're going to help you to change those thoughts, to break those fears, to push your own boundaries of comfort, to dream big and think big. We're going to teach you to think big, because what you think you become. If you think small, you become small. If you think mediocre, you become mediocre. If you think big, you become big. Who are you not to think big? Who are you not to think to become billionaire, to become next president of a country, next CEO of a multinational company, to become mayor of a city? It's possible. You can think of one app, one idea to solve a problem. Develop app, in 3 months you become billionaire. So many examples out there. It's possible. What's required? Not just IQ, but emotional and spiritual intelligence. We'll teach you to trust your own intuition. To become entrepreneurs, we'll teach you to become entrepreneurs. Job creators, not job seekers. It'll help you to break your fears. To awaken your greatness, That's what when I talk about business quality, that's what I talk about being best, You will not get this anywhere else, And I'm not going to sell, Regenesis anymore. So I hope you make the right choice, Because everything in life is about choice, You have a choice to give up or to persevere and succeed. You have a choice to think small or think big or think mediocre. Okay. Thank you so much. I hope you make your right choices. I hope to see you studying at Regenesis and graduating. And I cannot wait to hear stories of success, like from Tsepiso. You achieve greatness, you change lives, you solve problems in the world, you make money, you become billionaires, I cannot wait to hear those success stories. To remind you again, power is within you. Everything you need to succeed is within you. You don't need anything externally. You don't need to win lottery. You don't need to get involved in corrupt tenders. You don't need to be rich, born in a family of rich parents, You don't need to have friends in banks. Everything is within you. Power is within you. At Regenesis, we help you to realize your greatness, So you can achieve your own dreams. You can change life of your own family and your community, country, and the world, That's Regenesis' purpose. That's the reason why we exist, That's why we're so passionate about this, It's, at Regenesis, you'll receive education with heart and soul. That's what makes all difference, Okay. Wish you good luck and God bless all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Marco. I read something interesting the other day that connects the two speakers. What Marco's really good at is overcoming his fear. Everyone's crippled by fear, but he's able to overcome it. And what turns fear into courage is just one thing: action. And that's what Mr. Melema was saying, act now. So now we are going to move. We're going to move into our different groups or to the different schools. Some of you might not know what you still want to study, okay? So if you want to become a lawyer, if you want to become an advocate, if you want to go become a legal professional, a judge, whatever, then go to the School of Law. And do we have Mark here, Wasserman? All right. Okay. We've got Dr. Addy here who can assist you. And then if you want to move into or work in the world of numbers and figures and make lots of money and become an accountant or a CA, then you will join Mr. Ron Boertes. So he is the head of the School of Finance. If you are interested in the world of ones and zeros and you want to code and you're interested in data science and AI and all that kind of stuff, technology, then I'd like to introduce you to the head of School of Technology, Mr. Niku Kruger. So we've had many people, like very prominent people, deputy presidents, premiers, MECs, CEOs, very prominent people walking through our doors at Regenesis. If you want to become a public servant, where you truly, truly want to serve the public at large, and you want to create a career in government, maybe even as a politician, then you can go to be part of the School of Public Management, and we have Trevor Ngube, or known as Trevor Noah. You can see he's our own Trevor Noah, right? And then if you want to be a CEO or work in business, becoming a manager, become a leader, then you can join our business school, the Regenesis Business School, and we've got two heads of schools, the head of postgrad, Elizabeth Moore, and then we've got, where's Patience? Patience in Yoni. I don't know where she is. So I want to ask our dean, our esteemed dean, Dr. Sebo Kamala, to direct you to where you can, which venue to go to.
Thank you, Penny. Good morning, everyone. So please join us, for those who are interested, to meet the School of Law, the head of School of Law. To my extreme right, there's a room there behind the screen they are moving. Please join us there. The head will be in that room at my extreme right. Thank you. Next to that room, there is a School of Finance room behind where the gentleman is standing. There's a room there. Please join us. That's the School of Law. Mr. Ron Boertes will be there. And the room right here, it's room Martin Luther. Please join us. The School of Technology, Mr. Kruger, will be waiting for you there. Yeah, please come to see. And right here, the School of Public Management. The room is called Mahatma Gandhi. We'll meet you there. Right next to Mahatma Gandhi is the Regenesis Business School undergrad program. So all undergrad programs, business undergrads, please join us there. And postgrad programs, they are accommodated in Lounge 3. Please follow Miss Liz Moore, Lounge 3, right at the back there. Yeah. So let me start off with the postgraduate programs, Lounge 3, right at the back, and those postgrad programs would be MBA and postgraduate diploma in business management, as well as DBM, the doctorate. Undergrad programs, undergrad business programs, BBA, HCBM, Higher Certificate in Business Management and Bachelor of Business Management. Please join us here. In the School of Public Management, we have MPM, Master of Public Management, Postgraduate Diploma in Public Management, as well as the Bachelor of Public Management and Higher Certificate. And for IT, it's Bachelor of Computer Science. Accounting, right next to Mr. Ron Boertes, the Bachelor of Accounting, BCom, and then LLB, extreme right. Thank you.